welcome to counter armbars. So armbars are either come on really fast or it's like a step-by-step submission. And each step, your opponent has an opportunity to counter. So we'll go from basic topside armbar. So we use Steve. So basic from this position, the top leg should be secured under the torso leg's foot, just because if I'm here, now there's no anchor on this leg, so it's easy for him to push it off. So step one, control here. He's always going to defend, either arm entanglements, he has some kind of wedge under my leg, even on his forehead. So these will all give you problems, because if I go for the armbar here, it's easy for him to brush off the leg, get his head out, and then you lose position. So from this position, he's got some kind of wedge in. Control the arm, take out your leg, control the wrist, push it back, then resecure, then keep it tight. That way it's hard for him to reestablish that wedge in place. From here, you're never really going to just pull straight back, because he can just squeeze and I can use all my power. It's not going to go anywhere. You either want to take his wrist this way or this way to make his control a lot weaker. So as he holds tight, I just walk, take it one way, and then fall back. Another counter you're always going to establish or always see is when you go back, the guy will always try to hitchhiker when he realizes, oh, his grip is falling, so he's just going to punch his arm. So from here, I have his left arm, so I keep it on my left hip. So even if I'm here going back, try to hitchhiker, it's not there. If I was here or more center, try to hitchhiker, it's right there. So again, I got his left arm, keep it on my left hip, walk towards the wrist, take it at the angle. The other thing that's going to give you trouble, even in this position here, is I don't have control of his wrist. So even if I hyperextend, he can start rotating. And you're going to try to force it. So control the hand. One hand, right over my hip. Use the hip because it's a bone, so it's a lot harder breaking point compared to over the stomach. So one hand here, one hand here. Pull and push for the submission. That side. So again, starting position, he's got his wedge in place. Let's rotate a bit more here. Yep. I can't finish the armbar with this in place, so just take your leg off, pull the wrist in, reestablish. From here, work on getting that angle, pull it at the hip, control the hand, boom. One more time. Yes. So again, opponent starts here. Take the wedge off, take off your leg, pull the wrist in, reestablish, connect the wrist, get that angle, pull it at the hip, get the hand, pull back. Make sense? So now we worked on different ways to control the arm. This is just one leg configuration. It doesn't work every time because of how you end up, how he counters. So you have to be able to switch your leg configurations as needed. One of the most basic, they call it a 3/4 Jujigatami, is you'll take your torso leg in the space here, weave your foot through to this position. This leg across the torso will be a bit higher on the hip because if it's higher up, my hip is also higher. Since it's higher, it doesn't take as much to get the tap. compared to if I was this way, now my hip is lower, it's got a bit more room compared to up here. The other option, even if he's locked in here, maybe he's pushing this leg off or whatever, you got to be able to switch to a triangle right here. You don't have to finish the choke, you can still go for the arm bar. He could try defending with his arms, but you do the same thing, walk towards the hand, take it at the angle, hit the finish. The other one is maybe he takes this hand off to push off the knee, this knee over his head. From here, you have to be able to get a triangle on the shoulder, either here or 2 feet at the shoulder. Super tight on the shoulder, because if I'm loose, he can just sit up into me. But if you put that heavy stomping pressure here, try to sit up, it's not possible. And then, yes, so once you're here, just keep it locked. And then the finish is going to be a bit different. You're going to turn the wrist, take it the other way. This is too much room. So I just turn, break it this way. This is really good when, say you're in this position, and they start doing like a reverse thumbs down hitchhiker, trying to get up. Just switch over, bring the shoulder back down, this way. So again, from the beginning, say he starts punching this leg, or maybe you have space in between his arms right here, and switch to the 3/4. That way you get a higher fulcrum point, easier to break the arm. He pushes off this leg over his head, switch to triangle. He pushes this one over the head, switch to this. And from here you can also switch to a scissor. Now his head is stuck and he can't do anything. Try to move.
This is my favorite.
No one. One more time from a different angle. Give you guys quite a bit. Let's work. So again, from this position, say switch to 3/4. So just lean one way, stick your leg through. This hip high, which means the torso leg's foot above the crossface foot. Do your same lean. Remember, this one will come on quicker, so tap right here. He pushes off the top leg, switch to triangle. He pushes off the torso leg, switch to the shoulder control. Remember this one, better to finish this way. And then you can switch to scissor if you want. So, quite a bit. So, one of the most important things, if you didn't realize it, is he was on his back the whole time. Once he starts getting on his side, we start going for arm bars, it's always going to be a lot harder to finish your opponent. So, my coach, whenever he wants my partner's left arm, he'll always try to control the secondary arm even first, even before he even gets this one. So say he's got his knee high, instead of going for the primary arm, he'll get 2 hands on the secondary arm. That way, it's easy to lean your foot in, then switch. Compared to, we're high up, we start going for this, and then he starts getting on his side right away. And now I got a battle here. So a preemptive measure is we get our knee high, get the second arm, slide our foot in place, then go for the primary arm, throw over the cross-face leg, same counters as before. Pretty simple. So again, we're here, I'm out, slide up the knee on the arm you want to attack, control that secondary arm as we whip our heel in place, weave in that attack on the primary arm, put over the cross-face leg, and then we can go. That's just one example. Another could be, say we're this way a bit. Say you're in side control, you weave through here, post on your hands, I start walking, I'll control the secondary arm on this side before I sit back for the overwrap armbar. If I didn't have that, it's a bit easier for him to get on this side. You guys want to see that one again?
Yes, please.
So from side control, you're gonna punch through your arm, get on your side, hands on the mat, get your head by the hips, walk, 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 get him on his side as you slide your knee up, cross face leg comes over, secondary arm captured. Looks hard in it, it's kind of tricky. I'm sure one more. So again, let's go this way. Here, weave through on your side. Once you're here, get this knee, slide it around the back. My cross face leg already went around the head. You can finish here. Grab that secondary arm, overwrap, do the submission. Good or? So that was from the top position. Now we'll go from guard. There's always problems here as well. It's either you get a quick armbar or it's like a step-by-step position. So one of the most common things your opponent would do if I'm here is he'll just try to stack me. Once his head's above mine, I can't really extend, the floor's in the way. So before I even lock it up, usually what I do is I'll put a post hand right on the head, right on the jaw. That way I still have control of the arm and I can still keep his head away. I'm also looking to get on top of the shoulder. So from this position, his elbows are here. Just bring it slightly on the center line. I grab right on the head, right on the shoulder. This prevents him from getting that stack as I chop my torso one on his shoulder here, locking over. What happens if you do this? You can just brush me off. So get that back heel pressure here on the head. He can stand up, he can do whatever. So I always go for the sweep from here. So I scoop onto the leg, point my feet that way, take them over, and then we're in the first position. So however you want to get the arm over the center line, standard way is like this, but everybody knows it's coming. So a sneakier way, just grab the arm like this. Just slight push of the elbow in, get your shoulder, or get your leg on top of his shoulder, walk, walk. He's usually gonna figure four here because you can still finish the arm bar right here. So he's got the figure four, weave through, wrap on the thigh, pivot, extend, and where are we? First position. So again, you can be sneaky, just be here, push it just a little bit, throw that leg on top of his shoulder. I cross the ankles because I'll finish here if he doesn't figure four. Once he figure fours, just weave in, up the thigh, scoop under, point my feet where I want to go, not this way, this way. He's got the same wedge as earlier, just take it off, reestablish, go for the finish. Make sense? So, any questions on what we've done so far, or any other kinds of armbar issues in general you have? We're open right here before I'll go into something else if you guys have no questions. Or is all they're really strong. From top position, let's go over that. So, like he's super strong with his hands. That's right, because if I'm here, even if I'm tight here, it's really hard to go straight back. So I always walk my hands closer to the wrist and create that angle. So if he lets go, I always want to create like either a Americana Kimura angle, not straight back. So he's got his control here. I walk towards the wrist. See how I take his arm in the angle? Now if he's strong, stay strong, stay strong. You can't hold on forever. I'm also not far away with my arms. Keep things tight here. You're a lot stronger right here compared to right here. Make sense? Well, from here, we'll go for, I guess, another option. So say he starts weaseling away and he gets his elbow free. From here, you pretty much lost control of the arm, and it's hard to get the arm bar. But when guys overcommit to upper body defense, it opens up the legs. So in this position here, maybe we're here, I can feel him get on his side, losing the elbow. So what I do with the bottom leg, I take my torso leg's knee, and I get it right under his, right here. Now from here, I can take my cross-face leg, throw it in the gap, 2 legs on, right into inside position. You can attack the secondary leg if you want, or an overwrap on, or knee bars right here. So again, you go for the arm bar. It's not working, it opens up the legs. So get my bottom knee under his leg, throw that top leg over, get my hips in place. If I want that overwrap knee bar, it's right here. Or you've got your inside Sankaku, maybe he triangles his legs. One of my favorites, I grab that far leg, get the ankle lock grip. Another angle. So again, we're here. He starts walking. So this position under the leg gives you the space to penetrate the knee. If I wasn't scooping the leg, he can just get his knee down. So from here, get that knee into space, throw that top leg over, get in, shoot through. You got the knee bar, or play whatever leg locks from this position. Make sense? That is enough time for today. That's just a taste of countering armbar counters. Any other questions or whatever, just see me right after, because open mats right now. I guess it's time for our special photograph. Well, thank you guys.